because for me, creating balance in my life is a way that I show myself love and kindness. So I'm not always giving. Sometimes I'm receiving, sometimes I'm giving. And so what that's going to involve is our feet being grounded into the floor, our core being engaged, and then our focus. And if you have a block or a pillow that you have handy, we're going to use that a little bit in between our hands. Otherwise, we'll do an imaginary block. So not critical. But let's just get started with our breath. So I want you to sit up tall, press down into your tailbone and engage your pelvic floor. So engage your pelvic floor and press near your hands. Or if you have a block, maybe press near your block. Notice how that helps you engage your hands. Nice. Roll your shoulders in, back, and down. And then either soften your gaze or close your eyes and go inside thinking about what you want to focus on today. So finding balance in your personal life. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Good, finding balance in your work life, with your spouse, with your children. Where do you need more balance? Do you need to eat better? Do you need to add more strength? Do you need to sleep better? Do you need more self-care? Good, and then put one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart, breathe into your low belly. And up into your chest. Exhale, squeeze the air out. Squeeze that need out to yourself. Good, so fill up with what you need. Exhale, send it to your mind, send it to your heart, send it to your core. Good, inhale, fill up with what you need. Exhale, send it to your mind, send it to your heart, send it to your core. Good, and then one more time. Pressing down into your tailbone, fill up your low belly, fill up your chest, fill up your mind's eye. Nice, and then exhale. Let that go. Nice. And then roll your shoulders in and up. Roll your shoulders back and down. Roll your shoulders in and up. Roll your shoulders back and down. Good, one more. Roll your shoulders in and up. Roll your shoulders back and down. Good, and then take your fingers, pull them back. Lifting your heart. Flip them over, motorcycle wrists. Nice. Good. And then bring that right arm across, left arm under, lifting and lengthening. Inhale, exhale, right ear, right shoulder. Good, inhale back to center. Exhale, left ear, left shoulder. Good, inhale back to center. And then give yourself a hug. It's okay that you don't have everything in order, that you're not perfect. Nice. And then right hand on your left knee, left fingertips behind you, letting go of judgment. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. And then come back to center. Bring your toes to the mat. Nice. Hands down or hands out to the side. Press down, engage your core, lift your heart, And then boat or straight leg boat. Nice. And then bring it on in. And then switch which legs in front. Good. And then inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Come back to your intention, pressing down into your tailbone, focusing on your breath. Good. And then take those left fingertips pointing down. Good. Inhale. Squeeze the air out. Exhale. Inhale. Squeeze the air out. Exhale. Good. Flip your wrist, motorcycle arms. Get the top of your forearm. Nice. Good. And then lift and lengthen. Bring that left arm across, right arm under. Press that left arm into your right. Lift your chest. Feel that opening in the back of your body, the opening in your left shoulder. Good. And then lift your head, left ear, left side. Good. Inhale back to center. Right ear, right side. Good. Inhale back to center. And then give yourself a hug, lifting and opening the back, your back body, your upper back. Nice. See if you can lift your elbows a little bit more. Yes. And then left hand on your right knee, right fingertips behind you. Lift your chest, press down. And then let go of judgment. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Nice. Inhale. Exhale. Nice. And then make your way onto your back. We're going to do hamstring and core. So I want you to start with both feet on the mat. Press into that left foot. Send that right leg up. Good. And then press into that left foot. Squeeze your core. Press that right foot towards the ceiling. You're not holding it. You're not using a band. Good. Inhale. Press that heel away. Exhale. Pull your toes towards you. Feel the stretch in your calf. Yep. Inhale. Press that heel away. Exhale. Pull your toes towards you. Stretching your calf. Good. Bring that right leg out to the side. See if you can do it without holding it. So press that right heel away. Nice. So building end range strength. Good. Inhale. Press that heel away. Exhale. Pull your toes towards you. Good. And then come back to center. Straighten that left leg. Dig your heel into the mat. Engage your core. And then bring that right leg across. See if you can press like you're giving a kick. If you need to bend that top knee, you can, but press it. Engage your core. Nice. Exhale, come back to center. Good. Hug your knees in your chest. And then press that left foot into the mat. Let that help you engage your core. Send that left leg up to the sky. So you're not holding it. You're pressing your heel is towards the ceiling. Your toes are towards you. So if you have to take your leg farther away, good. Inhale, press your heel away. Good job, you guys. Exhale, pull your toes towards you. Get that calf. Yes, nice. Inhale, press your heel away. Good. Exhale, pull your toes towards you. Good. And then send that left leg out to the side without holding it. So let your leg, yes, Deb, nice. See if you can pull your toes towards your face and get that calf and get that inner groin more. Nice. Good. Come back to center. Straighten your right leg. And then dig that right heel in. Bring that left arm over. You can take your hands off to the side to help you balance, right? Press that left foot away. Nice. Pull your toes towards your face. Engage your core. Good. Good job, you guys. And then exhale, come back to center. Hug your knees into your chest. Nice. And then feet are together. Open your knees. Take your hands behind your head and lift your chest up in between your hands and then back down. Good. Lift. Come back down, lift, and then if you want, you can Release your hands and press them up towards the sky. Hug your knees and your chest. Good. Exhale, come on down. Nice. And then take your hands out to the side. Press in your hands, press in your core. Take both knees to the right. Hover. So that they don't come down, they hover. Good. Come back to center. Hug your heels in your chest. Take both knees to the left. Work that core. Hover. Yes. Good. Come back to center. Okay, press in your hands, pull in your belly. Take your knees to the right. Your feet don't come to the ground. You're just doing core strength. Good. If you want to send that left leg out, you can. Nice. Come back to center. That's hard. And then go over to the left. Hover those knees. Maybe kick with the top leg. Don't force it. Nice. Exhale, come back to center. Grab the inside of your knees. Grab your ankles or the inside of your feet. Rock from side to side. Nice. And then make your way on up. Good. And we're going to come on to all fours. So press in your hands, pull in your belly. And then take that right toe, tuck it under, stretch that hamstring, grip the mat with your hands, pull your core in. Nice. And then bring that right leg up. Hug that right leg to your left. Look at your toes, make sure they're facing down. Everybody's form looks good. Good. And then reach that left arm out. Just balance. Balance. Nice. Left hand down, right knee down. Good. Press your hands, engage your core. Take that left foot behind you. Good. Take your time, Amanda. So look down your foot. See if you can lift your foot a little higher. Now squeeze that left leg towards your right. Press in your hands. Good. Maybe tuck that right toe under. Reach that right hand out. Squeeze and hold, right? This is harder than moving. Nice. And then both hands down. I want you to squeeze the mat, come forward, and then all the way down. Nice. And then take your hands next to your legs, squeeze your pelvic floor, lift your chest, add your arms, add your legs, squeeze your pelvic floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Hands down. Fingers next to your chest. Hug your elbows in. Good. Come all the way up. Nice. And then puppy pose or downward facing dog. Nice. If you're in down dog, you can shuffle your feet. I want you to engage your core today. And Pat, I'm not going to bother you today. You do what feels good to you. Nice. Good. And then come down onto all fours again. Good. Press in your hands, engage your core. Send that right leg back. Left arm forward. Hug that right leg into the left. Nice. And then stay here. Or left elbow to right knee. Send it back. Exhale. Left elbow to right knee. Send it back. For me, it helps if my left toe is tucked under. Left elbow to right knee. Send it back. Good. And then left hand down. Let's come into a lunge. So drive that left thigh down. Maybe tuck that toe under or press into the top of your foot. Squeeze your legs towards each other. Nice. And then roll your shoulders in, back, and down. Press in. Lift. Good. And then bring your hands up. Pretend there's a block there. So squeeze like there's a block there. So squeeze those arms together. Nice. And then let's get that right hamstring. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Bring your hands down. Good. Come on to all fours. Okay, and then if you don't have wrist issues, I want you to engage your core, come halfway down and hold. Hold, and then down. Nice, you guys. Good, nice. And then slide your hands next to you, squeeze your pelvic floor, lift your chest, lift your arms, and if it's okay for your low back, lift your legs. Squeeze your booty, feet together. 3, 2, 1, and then let's take your right arm on top of your left, bend your knees, turn your head from side to side. Nice. Good job. All right, I want you to do locust one more time. Amanda, I want you to see if you can add lifting your arms up. All right, so hands next to you, squeeze your pelvic floor. Good, lift your chest, see if you can lift your arms. That'll strengthen your arms. Yes, and then add your legs. I know I have to bother you once, right? 5, 4, 3, good form, you guys. 2, 1, nice. And then left arm on top of right, turn your head the other way. Bend your knees, go from side to side. Nice. And then slide your hands back, hug your elbows in. Come up onto all fours. Puppy pose or downward facing dog. Good, so really grip the mat if you're down dog with your heels, pulling your belly, nice. Nice, good job. Good, and then come down onto all fours again. Pressing your hands, pulling your belly. Good, send that left leg back, hug it in. Good. See if you can shift, lift your right arm, squeeze your belly, hug your left leg towards your right, nice. And then if you want to add on, knee to elbow, elbow to knee, nice. Elbow to knee, send it back. Good, you guys, elbow to knee. Yep, squeeze your core, find your focus, right where you're looking. Nice. Send your left foot through. Really good form, you guys. Everyone looks good. So bring that left foot through into a lunge. Nice, squeeze your hips, drive that right quad down. So for me, that works better if my back toe is tucked under. Nice, squeeze your hips. If you need to roll your mat over, you can do that. Nice. And then inhale, squeeze your arms into an imaginary block. Press your feet down. Nice. And then exhale, left hamstring back. And forth. Nice. Back and forth. Back and forth. Good. Bring your hands down. Come onto your knees. I want you to grip the mat, pull your belly. I want you to stay here and hold or come here to Chaturanga Hold. Inhale. Exhale. Go, Amanda. And then all the way down. Go, you guys. Nice. All the way down. Oh, thank God you said, right? Nice. And then just hands behind you, lift your chest. But maybe lift your legs, lift your arms. Nice. And then slide your hands next to you. Take a quick child's pose. And take a moment and breathe. Nice. And then make your way into down dog or just make your way to standing pat. Skip the down dog. Right? So just make your way into standing, into a nice forward fold. From down dog or from wherever, from sitting, from kneeling. Good. Do a nice forward fold. Grab your elbows, let the top of your head face the floor. Nice. Pulling your belly. So bend your knees more, Vince. Yeah, let the top of your head, let's stretch those hamstrings. Yeah, you can grab behind your legs. I like that. You can grab your arms. Really pressing your feet. Big toe, pinky toe, heel. Feel them connect with the mat. Good. And then release. Come all the way up. Bring your hands to your heart. Okay. I want to, if you have a block or a pillow or a book or something you can put in between your hands, anything's fine. Good. We're just going to do chair into lunge. So I want you to take your hands and press it into the sides of the block. So hug those elbows in, and notice how that kind of helps you squeeze your pelvic floor. Yes. Press into your feet. I'll wait for you, Amanda. Good. And then come to chair and press that block. So get lower, get fierce, really press it with your arms. Yes. Doesn't have to go high, but squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Good. And then exhale, flat back or fold. Inhale, arms up, press in your feet, lift your arms up, squeeze the block. Good. Exhale. Block to your heart. Good. And then chair pose. So get low like you normally would, but then get fierce. So bring your hands. They don't have to be high, right? They don't have to be high, but squeeze. Yeah. Now get lower. Get fierce. Like you're protecting your home, right? Good. And then flat back or fold. Nice. And then inhale, flat back, squeeze the block, squeeze your pelvic floor. Nice. And then shift your weight to your left foot, find your gaze. Step that right leg back into lunge or warrior one, right? Lunge or warrior one, I don't care. Nice. And then squeeze the block. Lift your heart. Engage those legs where you're looking. Nice. Good job. And then from here, bring the block in, shift forward, bring your right leg to your left. Good. Fold. Bring your arms up. Good. Bring your block down. Good. Squeeze it into that block. Come down into chair. And then bring your hands forward. Let that squeeze your pelvic floor. Nice. And then bring the block to your chest, shift to your right foot. Bring that left leg back into crescent lunge or warrior one. Squeeze the block or squeeze your hands in prayer. Nice. Feel your core engage, find your focus. Good. Arms forward. Nice. So even if you're not using a block, I want you to feel your arms hugging towards each other. Nice. And then exhale, bring this on in, shift. Good. Left foot to right. Fold. Good. You can ditch the block for now. Sweep your arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart. So what the reason we have that is I want you to feel that engagement, right? So let's do chair prayer with our hands now. So press in your hands, press in your feet, squeeze your pelvic floor. Good. So chair prayer. Nice. Bring your arms forward. So that's too close together for me. So I'm going to separate them, but still hug them towards each other like I'm holding the block. Good. Then I'm going to bring my hands back to prayer, shift to my left foot. Squeeze my pelvic floor. Find your dristi. Step that right leg back with control. Doesn't matter if it ends in the right place. It matters. Yes. Good job, you guys. Nice. Then straighten that left leg. Hug your hips in. Good. And then exhale. Let's press into your feet. Big toe, pinky toe, heel evenly. Stretch that hamstring. So flat back or go deeper. Engage that back leg as well. Engage your core. Nice. And now downward facing dog. Good. And then come forward to plank. On your knees, most of you. See if you can hold halfway. And then come all the way down. Hands next to you. Squeeze your pelvic floor, low cobra or medium cobra. Nice. And then come all the way on up. Grip the mat. Send your booty up. Squeeze your legs together like there's a block there. Nice. And then take that right leg up behind you. Squeeze that right leg like there's a block there. So squeeze your right leg in towards your left. Nice. And then come forward with your leg here. And then bring it back. Bend that right knee, open your head. So bend your top leg and say, yes, equally into both hands. Nice. See if you can straighten that lower. Yes, Amanda, you knew where I was going. Good. And then bring that right foot forward. Come into a crescent lunge or a warrior one. Squeeze your hips. Add your arms. Find your focus. Good. And then exhale. Let's get this right hamstring, right? So big toe, pinky toe, heel are equally on the mat. Squeeze your core and then flat back or fold, whatever feels better to you. Nice. Good job, you guys. And then inhale, come on up, hands in prayer. Shift your weight to your right foot, squeeze your belly, left foot to right. Good, fold. Nice, inhale, arms up, press into your feet, squeeze your core, lift your heart. Hands to your heart. Other side, chair prayer. I'm gonna even skip setting my arms forward because it didn't feel good to me. Good, get lower though, right? And then Amanda's tuck your tailbone under a little bit. So you don't want your booty to do this. Everyone look at my butt. You wanna pull it, right? Good. Now I'm gonna say, I want you to stick your butt out more. Get lower, like you're gonna sit in that couch. Yes, yes. Now shift to that right foot, squeeze your belly, shift your weight, find your focus. Left leg comes back. Look at you all are moving with such eloquent control. So take that in and feel good about it. Nice. Straighten that front leg, squeeze your hips together. Yes. And then slide down. So what's going on with your feet? Big toe, little toe, heel equal. So maybe you're at flat back. Maybe you go forward more. Take your time. Squeeze your legs towards each other. Nice. And then hands to the mat. Downward facing dog. Good. Grip the mat with your hands. And then looking underneath you like we did before, bring that left leg up behind you. Squeeze your left leg towards your right. So just like when we were on our knees, right? Good. Come forward to three-legged plank. Squeeze your belly. Yes. Come back to three-legged dog. Is this harder than normal? Yes. Good. Bend that, straighten that right leg. Bend that left knee, open your hip. Make sure you have equal weight in your hands. Good job, you guys. And then make your way into crescent lunge or warrior one on the other side. Nice. Take a moment, straighten both your legs, squeeze your hips, align your hips. Nice. And then from here, pressing your big toe, your pinky toe, your heel. Come forward. Nice. So I always am leaning onto my pinky toe, so I have to press into my big toe a little bit more. Then come down as low as it feels good for you, but active feet, active feet. Nice, active core. Nice, inhale, come on up. Hands to prayer, shift. Look at where you're going, right leg to left. Good, exhale, fold. Inhale, arms up. Press into your feet, squeeze your belly, lift. Good, hands to your heart. Nice. And then we're gonna do a warrior three. Okay. So hands to prayer, drop your booty. Right, make sure your booty's not like this or like that. So just everything's even. Press in your hands. Good. And then shift your weight to your left foot. Step your right foot back into crescent lunge. Good. For a moment, let's get our shoulders. My shoulders are screaming. So interlace your hands, roll your shoulders back and down. Open your shoulders, lift your heart. Good. Be humble. So come to flat back, come forward. Yes, squeeze your belly, use your feet. Nice. Inhale, come back up. And then you can have your hands like this. I'm going to have my hands in prayer, pressing in. I want you to shift. Find your focus. You can have your hands out to the side. So shift your weight to your left foot, squeeze that core, and then lift that right leg, hugging your right leg into your left for warrior three. Nice, really nice, really nice. And then bring your right leg to your left and cross it, right leg over left, fold. Nice, and this is a practice, so play around with different hand positions. We're gonna do the other side next. Right, so feet, core, and gaze are the main things. Good, inhale, come on up. We'll switch sides. So chair pose. Press into your feet, squeeze your belly, hands to prayer. Good. Shift your weight to your right foot, lift and lower your left leg, right? This is it. This is the beginning of warrior three. Good. With your gaze, step that left leg back. That's the next step in warrior three, right? Moving with control. Good. Then let's just roll our shoulders in, back, and down. Do a humble warrior. Nice. And then pulling your hands away, come to flat back and engage your core or fold. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Come back to flat back. Let's start here. This is good. Come back to flat back. Bring your hands to prayer. Find where you're going. Shift. And lift. Nice. And then step your left foot to your right. All right, Debbie M. Come back into standing. And make sure your left leg is farther away, like not so close. So let's just try this one more time. Good. So both legs are straight. Squeeze in your hips. Squeeze in your hips. Good. And then bend, shift, and kick. So drop that left hip. Yes, yes, yes. Good. And then come forward. Perfect. Do you feel the difference? Kind of. Okay. All good. Good job, you guys. And then just do a fold, grab your elbows, grab behind your legs, do left leg in front of right. I got confused, so I got lost in bugging Debbie. Nice. Good. Next. All right. And then inhale, come on up. Let's just apply that same idea to bending your back leg. So let's use the wall if you have one, right? Press into your hands. Squeeze your pelvic floor. And then lift, bend that back leg and press your foot into the wall. Right? Press your foot into the wall, stretch that quad. Good. Lift your heart. Maybe you lift your hand. Maybe you come onto your toes. Maybe you grab that foot. Doesn't matter. I want you to just get this stretch. Nice. Yeah, maybe you grab with both hands. Nice. So you can go a little bit deeper. Good job. And then I have to do this. Right leg over left fold. Nice. Come on up and we'll switch sides. So come into chair prayer, squeeze your palms, squeeze your pelvic floor, and then lift and bring that left foot to the wall. Forgot the word wall. Nice. Maybe bring that right arm up. Maybe come onto your toes. Drive that knee down. Good, maybe grab your foot. Nice, you guys. Whatever you're doing to get that spine, your core, stretch that quad. Nice, Vince. Exhale, release. Left leg over right. Fold. Nice. Nice. All right. And then from here, let's come into warrior two. So right foot lines up with the heel of your left foot. And we're going to do more of a core focus and feet focus, leg focus warrior two. All right, so longer stance, Maseo, go wider. So I want you to go wider than you think. So you're in a warrior one, Pat, so face me a little bit. Heel is lined up with the arch of your back foot. Your toes are facing away. And then I want you to go a little deeper than normal. I want you to press into your feet and engage your core. Yeah, so make your legs strong. Pull your pelvic floor into your low back. Take your arms out. Good, and then let's just do this windmill core. So come down and up. So active, warrior two. Down and up. Then really press in your feet. Down and up. Good. And then I'm going to shorten my stance for triangle pose. So take your left arm behind you. And then reach that hand, press into your feet. Press, press, press. Come to the back of your right leg and press your forearm into your low back. So press into your feet, engage your core. Nice. And then bring this left arm up if you like, or up and over, really engaging your feet. Nice. And then inhale, shift to your right foot. Right hand in front of your right toes and then over to the right. Lift that back leg, give it a kick, right? So that's that strong, yes, yes. Nice. Exhale, come all the way back down. Good job. And then feet parallel. Press into the heels of your feet, engage your core. Come to flat back or fold. Nice. Press in your heels. Maybe bend and straighten. Nice. Bend and straighten. Nice. And then take your right hand, grab your left leg. So somewhere on your left leg, and then bend that right knee, get a nice twist here. So pulling your chest towards your left leg, getting a nice twist. Yes. Try and maintain your breath. Nice. Inhale, come on up. Good. Bend your left knee, grab your right leg. Use your core. So this is a nice twist. Good. Maseo, bend your left knee. Look at me, look at me. So bend this, and then bring this left hand over to your right leg. So you're twisting. Yeah. Yes. Nice, nice. Inhale, come on up. Good. And then let's do warrior two on this side. So press into your feet, make them strong. Bring your pelvic floor into your low back. Good. And then bend your front knee, take your arms out. Good, use your breath, inhale. And then exhale, be a power source for what you want. Good, inhale, come back to warrior two. What's your focus? Exhale. Inhale. Press into your feet. Good. One more. Exhale. Nice. Inhale. Take your right thumb, face it down. Take it behind your low back. And then you can shorten your stance. You can keep it where it is. I'm going to shorten it a little bit. Press into those legs and slide that left hand down. Make your feet active. Good. Make that right arm active. Make your core active. Nice. And then bring that right arm up or up and over, and then re-engage your feet, re-engage your core. Nice. And then right hand on your hip, bend that left knee. Bring your fingers in front of your left toes and a little to the left. And then shift and really make that right leg strong. Yes, yes, yes. Good job, you guys. Nice. And then hands to the mat, downward facing dog or down dog, plank on your knees, chaturanga, low cobra, medium cobra, whatever works for you. Nice. And then take a little child's pose. Good, 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 good. Nice. Good. And then from here, let's come on to our elbows and our knees. Come into Sphinx. So grip the mat with your hands. Press down, lift your chest. And then lift your hips or your hips and your knees. Good. 5, 4, pull in that belly. 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring everything down. Grip the mat. Lift your chest. Nice. And then bring that left arm across. Bend that right leg. If you can, grab it with your hands. If you can't, don't worry about it. Just bend your right knee. Grab it with your right foot if you can. If you can keep your chest high, or just bend it, right? You can feel that stretch. Good. And then exhale, come back to center. Come on to your forearms, grip and pull, and then lift your hips or your hips and your knees. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down. Hips down, bring that right arm across, bend that left leg. Maybe you just bend it and you keep your chest lifted. Maybe you reach back and grab your foot with your hands. Maybe you can turn your elbow forward. Whatever works for you. Nice. Good. And then inhale back to center. Good. Come on to your left side. Align your left hip with your right hip. Good. And now bend that top leg. Bend that top leg. Squeeze your belly. Find your focus. Good. And then take this right foot in front of you. Now you can have it farther away. That won't be as intense. You can have it closer towards the midline. And then lift your hips. Bring your right arm up and over. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Good. Now bring this right foot behind you. Everything else stays the same. Squeeze your pelvic floor towards your low back. Lift your hips. Bring that arm up over. Nice. You're doing wild thing, ladies. Nice. Exhale, come on down. Good. And then from here, I'm going to say nice puppy pose. So bring your hands wide, bring your chest to the mat. Bring your forehead to the mat. Good. And then let's switch sides. All right. So right elbow is in line with your hip. Squeeze those feet together like they're pressing into the floor, right? And then bend that top leg. So still press that right foot away. Press your left foot into your right. Nice. And then take this left foot either farther away if your hips are wonky, or a little bit closer. Pressing your elbow, engage your core, lift your hips. So don't worry about your arm yet. Press in that lower leg, squeeze your core, find your focus, and then left arm comes up and over maybe. Maybe it goes on your behind your neck. Nice. And then exhale, come on down. Take your left foot behind you. Good. Press in your elbow, press in your feet. You can stay here. Or lift your hips. Bring that left arm up. Good. 5, 4, 3. Squeeze the pelvic floor. Find your focus. 1. Nice. Good job. Come on to your belly. Good. Bend your knees. Maybe grab your feet. Maybe come onto your side and grab your feet. Maybe rock from side to side and be silly. Nice. And then from here, we're going to do pigeon pose on your back, or 90-90, or regular pigeon. Okay, so if you need to go to your back, otherwise I like to start 90-90 and move to pigeon. So pressing into your feet, engaging your core. And if you don't like that, just go on your back pad, it's fine. And then come over to the right. Right shin in line with the front of the mat, left shin in line with the front of the mat. Press in your legs, find your focus. Then lift your heart. Nice. And then you can bring your hands forward and lift your chest and stay here. You can rotate this back leg behind you. Good. And then press in your hips. Nice, Amanda. It was time. You were ready. Good. Press in your legs. Lift your heart. Nice. And then exhale, melt forward. Pull in your belly. Come back to your breath, letting it all go. Nice. And then inhale, come on up. Bring this right foot in towards your pelvic floor, or stay in the 90-90. So 90-90, grab that back foot, or bring this hip in, come up high, right? Squeeze, so you're balancing. And then bend that back leg, grab that foot again. So see, Amanda, if you can take your toe in between your thumb and your second finger. Yes, and your back leg's trying to leave the room. It's going towards the door. So see if you can, yep. Nice, and then pull your chest forward. Nice. Exhale, release. Good job. Take some hip circles, whatever you're doing, right? Big hip circles, releasing your booty to the right, to the left. Nice. And then come back to center. Switch sides. So left shin lines up with the front of the mat, right shin lines up with the front of the mat. Good. And then press in your legs, lift your heart, find your focus. So you're kind of balancing here. Nice. See if you can bring your back leg back a little bit more, Pat. It might not, yeah, yep. Good. Press in your legs. Good. And then maybe come forward here. Maybe bring this right leg back and bring this heel in. Maybe try and leave that leg there, but let your left hip be a little bit up in the air. I think you could do that, Amanda, but your left hip, like my booty's up a little bit. My left hip's up a little bit, so I have to use my core. Don't hurt your knee though, right? Nice. And then melt into the pose. Look at you, Pat, you maniac. Nice. So just take a moment. Nice. And then inhale, come on up. You're going to bend your back leg, bring that heel in, squeeze your booty, lift, right? Engage your core. I'm going to take my left fingertips on the ground and bend my right leg. And then see if you can take that big toe in between the crease of your thumb and your second finger. Nice. Nice. Good job, Vince. Nice, Amanda. Good. And then just take hip circles when you're ready. Nice. Yes. Nice. And then just make your way onto your back. You can send your feet up towards the sky and make them one. You can come up in a shoulder stand, but I want you to use your core. I want to press your legs together. Yes, Amanda. Squeeze those legs together. And then try this. Take your right leg in front of your left and press your left leg up. So take your right leg, cross your ankles and press your heels away. Nice. And then bring your feet towards your face. Nice. And then exhale, make your way all the way down to the mat. And then soles of the feet together, knees out to the side, or feet wide, knees coming in. Maybe taking your arms out, elbows out to the side. Nice. Whatever feels good to you. And then let's come back to your intention. So feeling the ground beneath you. Beginning to focus on your breath. Maybe right hand on your belly, left hand on your heart, or imagine that, keeping your arms out to the side. Inhale, fill up your low belly, middle belly, chest, mind. Exhale, release. Inhale, low belly, middle belly, chest, mind's eye. Exhale, release. And then come back to your intention. What do you need for balance? Inhale. Bring it into your breath, into your mind's eye, even into your voice. And then exhale. Say to yourself, self-care, more sleep. Inhale. And your exhale, say what you need to yourself. And then as you're ready, on your next exhale, turn to one side. And make a plan for how you're going to add this element. When you're going to add this piece of self-care, or strength, or sleep, what are you going to do today for yourself? And then as you're ready, make your way on up to a comfortable seated position. Bringing your hands to your heart. And namaste.